better, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I'm live here with Big D, Dean Whyte. How you doing today, brother?
Come on, brother.
Good,
you know the
man.
vibe, man. It's all
Good,
love, man.
What do you think about this weekend's fights between Devin Haney and Jorge Linares?
Yeah, it's a big fight, man. You know, the fans are in for something amazing. They're going to see an explosive fight. They're going to see, you know, the emergence of Devin Haney, you know. He's such a prospect, a great talent, but he's got a hard task on his hands with Linares. He's on the way up, but, you know, he's still got something left in the tank. So let's see Saturday night, but I've got faith in, you know, Devin and Haney and his gang to go and do the business on Saturday night, you know what I mean? So let's see what happens.
That's good, man. That's a great prediction. Gotta ask you about the refereeing in the Taylor Ramirez fight, man. What do you think about that? I heard a little glimpse of what you had to say. I want to get your take on it, your counterpunch.
Well, like I said before, look, Bayless was not, I wouldn't even say ruining the fight. He was stopping Taylor doing his work. Yeah, at the end of the day, Taylor was fighting him. He was fighting the Nevada Commission. Big man, we'll catch up. Yeah, he was fighting against many people, and it was annoying. You know what I mean? As a fan, and you know he's a power, and he was doing a great job in there. It was really frustrating watching from ringside that we had to be, you know, fighting against all the odds. He was doing stuff, and I believe he should have stopped Ramirez on that night. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, we fought against the ref, we fought against Ramirez, we fought against Nevada Commission, we fought against those judges also at ringside who had the audacity to score it 14-12, 14-12 across the board, which is diabolical. So I mean, look, he got the win. Taylor got the win, and you know, credit to him, credit to his team, and you know, we're just happy that it goes on. We went and painted the town red, and as a fan of boxing, as someone who was around their camp, and I consider Josh a pal, I was ecstatic. You know what I mean? But it was difficult. Bayless, he should be reprimanded. I feel like Josh's team need to, or want to, go and have a word and maybe make a complaint, lodge a complaint somewhere and say, you know, what was Bayless actually doing? Why was he continually in the middle, breaking up Josh coming forward and giving him so much time to recover? Listen, Ramirez shouldn't have got out of that fight being stopped. That was disgusting.
Okay, so the first knockdown or the second knockdown, definitely the second when he got caught with the uppercut after the break. Do you think he was allowed too much time from Kenny Bayless purposely?
Hell yeah. Listen, that guy is top rank assassin. I don't want to say it again. I think I've seen him doing a lot of mischievous stuff over the years. You know what I mean? And I think they know when to bring him out. When they know it's a close fight and it's a tough fight. And Josh was always coming there to upset the apple cart because look, you got a Mexican who brings numbers, who brings big support, fighting in America, Nevada, on a top-ranked show. Josh is a top-ranked fighter, but he's fighting from across the pond, which is the UK. So for them, in terms of business sense, it would make more sense for Ramirez to have won because they could have done some big shows here and brought big Mexican crowds back when things open back up. And business-wise, it would have done more dollars, more sense, more business, more power. You know what I mean? But Josh said, listen, motherfucker, I ain't with you lot shit. I don't go to people's scripts. I write my own scripts. And that's what he did. He wrote his own script and he whooped ass, goddamn ass, motherfucker.
So you would say that definitely Josh was the spoiler in all the plans.
Josh was the spoiler in their plans and he upset the apple cart and them fucking fuming, man. You know what I mean?
Fuming. Well, it just showed you, yeah, I did look at the scorecards and it was very strange that everybody had it the same way, 114 to 112. In fact, if it wasn't for the knockdowns, that fight would have went totally different.
They would have classified it as a draw, and that would have been very hard because, not being funny, he was beating that boy to most of the punches, all the highlight reel punches he was doing. I'm not gonna lie. Ramirez had a few rounds where Josh started to sit on the ropes and mess about, and he caught him a few times, but Josh's experience, he's been in there, he's had fight after hard fight after hard fight. You need to look at his resume, look who he's faced, look who's fought, look who's beaten. So he had the experience to get past that. But you know, he did it, and he moved forward, and it was a great. But at the same time, no one's denying that it was a close fight, but to say it was a draw, that means you had it 6 rounds apiece. I don't see where Ramirez won 6 rounds.
2 knockdowns.
With 2 knockdowns. So I could say maybe he won 3 rounds. Even at a stretch would go to 4. But you're already in a deficit with the 2 knockdowns. So where did he pull? And unless they're trying to say, even with the knockdown, they cast it like a level round or something. You know what I mean? They weren't really counting. Yeah, 9-9. What the hell?
Like he came back on those rounds.
No, my friend. You don't listen. When you get knocked down, it's hard and it's solid. He went down on his face the first one. Then he went down backwards, which was heavy as well. And when he got up, he was a gunner. And yeah, it was crazy, but he managed to make his way out of there. But listen, it is what it is, boxing, and you do have controversies. This happened before, over time, and it will happen again. It's not going to be the first time. So look, he moves forward. He's won. He's made history, and now we painted the town red, and we had an exciting weekend. And he's gone home, and now he's got the world as his oyster.
I'm glad you got your chain back from him. Because he confiscated your chain you told me about, so that was good news.
Yeah, eventually he wouldn't give the chain back. He was enjoying it. If you look on his Instagram now, he's posing. You see him posing up with a picture. He's got the chain on going like, yeah, I'm the daddy, I'm the governor. Yeah, he was enjoying his life. But I said, as he's the champ, man, do your thing, man. Because if you lose it, you get me? You have the money now, Josh. You have the money. So it's all right. You get me? So, yeah, so that was what it was, man.
So the daddy and the governor had to get his chain.
Exactly.